Zero Mile is a Terminus Media production. If you would like to know more about Terminus Media, please head on over to terminusmedia.com. Now, on with your show.
Hi, welcome to Zero Mile, your final stop in Atlanta's geek culture. I'm your host, Kelly McDaniel, and these are my co-hosts.
Tonka Fielding.
I'm Chris Cowan.
And we are here to bring you the movie news of the week, so let's go ahead and see what pulled on into the station.
Okay, this is kind of a good news, bad news thing. Paramount has announced that they have pulled the Terminator Genesis sequel from their release schedule. So hopefully they're just going to leave that franchise alone long enough for the rights to revert back to James Cameron in 2019. Cameron has stated that if and when he gets the rights back, he's going to make another Terminator movie and kind of just reboot/wrap up the story in a nice, neat package.
That's
because nothing ever came out after Terminator 2, as far as I'm concerned.
And you can choose to believe that. However, I really, really loved old man Terminator, like Grandpa Terminator, a lot out of the last movie. I don't care. I know it was a crap movie, but Arnold Schwarzenegger shined.
I mean,
he shined at playing a compassionate grandpa figure that also will shoot people up.
Yeah,
I feel like he needs more roles like that in his life.
He just had that zombie movie he did where his daughter's
Maggie.
a zombie. Yeah.
I
don't know. I caught Terminator Genesis on Hulu because it was free. So I watched it there.
I didn't hate the movie. It's not the best. So I kind of see why
Sometimes
they would.
you like bad movies.
Yeah, sometimes you like.
It was
yeah.
better than Terminator 3. I didn't like it as much as I liked Terminator Salvation, and it was nowhere near Terminator 2 or Terminator.
And it's fine. Like, I'm okay with them not making a sequel.
Yeah,
The thing is, not every movie needs a sequel, guys. Hey,
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Just let James Cameron finish it up. Like, I don't know. I love the Terminator franchise. Like, I love it so much. I gave a copy of the Terminator 2 Collector's Edition to my best friend as a wedding present. It actually was on his wedding registry, in my defense.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Joss Whedon is officially in talks. This was a Variety exclusive. Is officially in talks with WB for a DC standalone Batgirl movie that will not be a part of the Zack Snyder DC cinematic universe. So it's kind of a standalone feature, which means they are being given a little bit more creative freedom from what they're currently doing. Don't really know if this is ever going to go anywhere, of course, because it is just in talks. No one's signed anything yet. Nothing's paper has not dried. But I am excited to see it because we know that Joss Whedon, thanks to Buffy, can actually write a, teenager saving the world, and still have that human touch. Like, it's not like you will actually be able to relate, and it will be awesome.
It'd be interesting to see if they go with the Gail Simone New 52 bad girl or the more Batgirl of Burnside feel to it.
Well, probably more Burnside, but I would hope Joss would want to talk to Gail Simone about writing it. In fact, I would want Gail Simone to write it.
That would actually be pretty neat.
That would be awesome, because Gail Simone is awesome.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, well. So, trailer came out for the movie Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets, and it looked amazing. It's based off of an old French graphic novel from, if I'm correct, the 70s, and it just looks great. It's actually the graphic novel is pretty much one of the things where we get more or less modern sci-fi from.
You wouldn't have Star Wars. You wouldn't have
Fifth Element.
Fifth Element. Yeah, you essentially wouldn't have what we know as sci-fi today. You would not have without this graphic novel. So
yeah, and it's getting a movie. So I guess all those tropes that it started, all that's gonna probably be present, but it's probably going to be great and refreshing.
It's Luc Besson. He's returning to sci-fi. I feel like it's a movie. I get the impression it's a movie he's wanted to make for the last 20 or 30 years. And Fifth Element was his chance to be all right, let's see what we can do special effects and costuming wise. If we can get here, we're not quite here yet, but I'm going to make Fifth Element. And now he's all right, we have the technology. He's doing the Valerian movie. Hopefully we get to see Fifth Element Luc Besson and professional Luc Besson and not Lucy Luc Besson. So I'm super psyched. he's a brilliant sci-fi director. The movie looks gorgeous. The cast looks good. I was just blown away the entire time.
I think the only gripe I would really have would just be the characters don't quite look like their characters in the graphic novel, but I think that's also okay in today's standpoint.
Yeah.
These actors, they're good actors because we've seen them in a lot of things, but they actually started out as models.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see, because I'm surprised no one's actually like pointed that out or tried to do anything with that. So it'll be interesting to see like where their range can go in this film.
Yeah.
Because I think that this will make or break their careers.
Yeah, and there's definitely enough source material if they want to turn this into a franchise, because the graphic novel series ran for several decades.
Yeah.
So plenty of stories out there to mine. So fingers crossed.
Stories, plenty of worlds and landscapes to view.
Exactly.
I'm really excited about this movie.
I think it'll be pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. And just in more like manga and comic to movie news, Jordan Peele of Key and Peele fame has been courted by the studio behind the live-action Akira movie to direct it. And this is kind of big news, especially on the steps of I'm losing. What's the name? Oh
Get
my
Out.
God, Get Out. Yeah, Get Out. There you go. I was like, what is it? It's out something. But
No, get in.
that's Zonga's sequel for that.
Yeah. Watch my movie Get Out so I can get into this other sweet directing gig.
Hey, possible. But it's like just in talks. No one signed papers. No one's officially said, hey, yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah, well, it has been in development hell for almost like 20 years.
Yeah,
Just
it
like
has
Neuromancer.
for Akira. So sometimes movies, if they are sitting in pre-production hell for that long, they probably shouldn't be made. Case in point, Superman Lives.
Yeah.
You think it's not like out, but it is, as Batman vs Superman.
At least it wasn't the Roger Corman Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I would pay good money to see that. That wasn't supposed to ever be shown, and I want to watch that anyway. So I don't know what to necessarily think about the film coming to life, but I would definitely watch Jordan Peele direct an Akira movie. I just don't know if I want this Akira movie that they're trying to court him with that's been sitting there for so long actually be on screen. We'll
At
see.
the very least, we'll get a beautiful train wreck of a disaster.
Yes.
Very true.
Speaking of disasters, so it's been confirmed that there are going to be 3 animated Godzilla films, all in their own little franchise. The series is called Godzilla Monster Planet. It takes place in the distant future where humanity decided to let the monsters take over the planet, and they went to colonize other places, live in space, advance their technology. And the movies start to take place where humanity decides that they want to come back and reclaim Earth from the monsters that have taken it over, including the king of monsters himself, Godzilla. So there's going to be a lot of high-tech greatness in this movie. The character designs look great. The technology looks great. I'm really excited about it. And hey, maybe we'll get technically visually the crossover between Godzilla and Pacific Rim with giant robots fighting giant monsters.
I'm all on board for that. I hope they approach Blue Oyster Cult for some soundtrack.
No, you Get Out.
Hey, look, they did heavy metal. They also have a great Godzilla song. So, perfect marriage of materials right there.
Oh my goodness.
I
All
don't
right.
think that that's going to happen. But
One can dream. One can dream.
I mean,
All right, we have another little Pirates of the Caribbean featurette dropped and confirms that the mystery boy we've seen in the previous trailers is the son of Will Turner.
so my fan theory is correct,
Yep.
and we know the boy is Will Turner's son. So now all we need to figure out is the girl being Captain Jack's daughter, which I still think is going to happen. That's exactly what they're going to.
And we can have
to
weird
see.
multi-generational romances.
It's gonna
happen.
So we finally get a brief glimpse of Orlando Bloom in this one. He's looking a little Davy Jones-ish, but he's not quite full tentacle yet.
Full tentacle.
Full tentacle. Yeah. It's a marketing term.
Where, Japan?
Had to go there.
I've seen.
Had to go
I'm getting tired of
Anyway,
where that's
so I'm just
going.
wondering if this is like a hint of perhaps a plot line of maybe they've got to get Will back to doing his duty as the shepherd of the dead, or if something more sinister is afoot, or it's just a wacky marketing ploy.
I'm wondering why he stopped. Because it's like you see at the end credits of the last movie that they were together, like it was very clear he looked like a person. He was able to come on land to see his wife. Everything seemed to be happy and normal.
But it's
Yeah.
been probably 10 or 20, it's been between 10 and 20 years.
Yeah, I guess like in this universe, but that's what I'm saying is like what made him stop. I want to know what made him stop to cause this.
I mean, it could have been he just wanted to watch his kid grow up,
Yeah.
and he decided to stop whatever it is Davy Jones does.
Maybe. I have a feeling Keira Knightley isn't coming back, therefore.
Well, she's going to play Cable. I'm still holding out
Yes,
hope
she's
that
gonna
she
play
will, that she
Cable.
will be Cable in Deadpool 2
Yes.
because she has range.
Yes. All right.
Yeah. So
Well-
where can we catch you guys?
All right. I am at Instagram at kmcdaniel28 and on Twitter at GirlFridayCause.
You can find me on Twitter at Mutant Biscuit.
And you can find me at Zonga Audio.
And if you have any, movie news that you want us to talk about, feel free to send us an email at 0mile@terminusmedia.com. As always, please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you guys later.
Griffith did nothing
Bye, guys.
wrong.
What?
Bye.